Chris Lawler coming in at number 2. It was a question of Madeley or Lawler, and it's Lawler who's got the number 2 place. It was also a question of whether Francis Lee would have recovered from an injury, and he's fit as well. The Scottish side, a much more adventurous looking side, a much better balanced looking side than lost at home to Northern Ireland in Hampden Park on Tuesday night. Now Moore. Oh, Cormac. There's Moore delayed. Cormac again wasn't giving him time. As a cross going under Banks' crossbar, gathered as safely as ever though by Gordon Banks from the challenge by Curran. And what a good throw by Banks, straight to Alan Ball. Lee wanting it fast down the right, and Lee's got it there too. Hurst is waiting in the middle, and Brogan covering well for Scotland. So England's corner, it'll be Ball to take it. Chivers has gone into the 6-yard area. Hurst is there too, Peters, and Lawler, who scored nearly 50 games in first-team football, was getting there as well. And Peters! Oh, was it there? Yes, it's given! Martin Peters gets that one. And England go ahead after 9.5 minutes. Clark is furious. Peters is delighted. But now Johnston, they look more and more now to this Louis man. John Gregg going up on the outside. Jimmy Johnston. And Ball putting it back there. Curran with a chance, and Curran has equalised. The back pass that wasn't a good one, and it came from Alan Ball, and Curran there in the mix-up with Banks, making it 1-1. Ball looking to get on that one. That fell nicely for Ball. What a nice little pass there for Lee. Can he belt this one? Still Lee going on. They're lining up for it, and Clark tipping that over. That was a fine piece of goalkeeping. And so now it's Davy Robb. Ball shaken off that ball by Lee. And Brogan now putting it for Chivers to hammer it. And there it is! Martin Chivers! A mistake in that Scottish defence by 2 players. Robb in the first place, and by Brogan in the second. And Chivers making no mistake with the chance that came his way.
Well, in fact, it was Francis Lee here who won that. He doesn't fancy that tackle and keeps out. But in the end, he gets the break. And Martin Chivers in that position, look where the shot's from, and look at the accuracy and power. That's why Chivers is in the class that he is.
Oh, Chivers are going on this one. There was a deflection which wasn't very lucky. And there it is, Martin Chivers, another one. With Clark absolutely stranded the goalkeeper. And that's his fury. And that's, again, the English delight.
It shows the pace of Martin Peters. You see how much he has to make up there. Martin Chivers, there he is. Look at him racing for it. Goalkeeper slightly out of his goal, and it was just the space he wanted to get it there.
Hunter, Bremner. Oh, he only put that as far as Ball, and now Chivers back to Alan Ball again. Bell wanting it short and getting it. Chivers right through there, Ball! And it's over the line, and a goal to England. Alan Ball is the man who scored it.
Here's Clark, here's Shannon, here's Clark, Peters on the far side. Oh, and it came off Peter Lorimer. He was desperately unlucky. Hughes now sending it forward again for England. 2 Englishmen against 3 Scots, but won by Shannon. Clark! 2-0, 14 minutes gone, the defence caught again. Chivers with a long throw, the goalkeeper not very well placed. Shannon coming in. Mick Shannon gets his first goal for England with 2 defenders and a goalkeeper flat-footed. Peter Shields has had much his best game for his country tonight. Like a push there by Forsyth. Cahoon chased by Martin Chivers. Cahoon just didn't play it, and Chivers makes it 4. Shilton again with the chance to use his length of kicking, so useful in these conditions. Clark with Donachie. Clark so much the better balanced. And Clark makes it 5 for England, but just look at those defenders.
catch up on the two teams, as we said just a few minutes ago. England unchanged. That's the team that beat Wales handsomely by 3 goals to 0. Scotland badly hit by injuries. Now bring in Hunter, Jardine and Lorimer, and have Bremner and Macari, who were substitutes on Wednesday, starting at the first whistle today. So Holton watching Chivers there, really quite a physical tussle there, pushing and shoving all the time. Ball now with this one, and on the far side, Martin Peters, yes, that's for England. And Peters, who's had such a poor game so far, steals in as he does so often, and that's 1-0 for England.
Typical Spurs dead ball movement in a way, except it's Alan Ball hitting it. You can see how Chivers takes the man out of the way on the dummy. Peters comes in on the far post, completely lost, and makes no mistake from there.
Four players here from Leeds United, the English champions. David Harvey, the goalkeeper, Billy Bremner, number 4. Joe Jordan at number 9 and Peter Lorimer at number 17. They're wearing squad numbers, in fact, in case you may be confused. And there are 4 members of the Scottish champions, the Celtic side. Danny McGrain, number 3. Jimmy Johnston, number 7. Kenny Dalglish, number 8. And David Hay, number 11. The 3 that make up the rest: Jardine from Rangers, Jim Holton from Manchester United, his club colleague Martin Buchan failed a fitness test a short time ago, and his place taken at centre-back by number 14, John Blackley of Hibernian. Blackley will be playing in his 2nd full international. Well, now the England side. In this, Martin Peters brought back for his 67th international for England. He presumably will be filling the middle of the field, along with Hughes, Bell, Weller. So it looks as if England will play 4-4-2 in this, with Channon, who wears number 7 today, who wore number 9 in the last 2 internationals. Channon wearing 7, and Frank Worthington, who wears number 9 today. Those 2 as the spearhead up front. Wants a bit of movement, and he's found Worthington on that favourite left foot. And he set it up for Bremner. And Shilton had to be so quick. Jordan! Yes! 1-0 to Scotland. 5 minutes gone. Worthington gave that to Bremner with his right foot, which is his wrong foot. He tried to flick with the wrong foot. Shilton couldn't save it. Jordan hit it hard, and Peggy couldn't do anything about it. Half an hour gone. The goal scorer for Scotland, Joe Jordan. Johnston. Play to Lorimer. Field for hands. It's right through. Johnston being congratulated. So too is Lorimer. Jordan and the lot celebrate. The ball crossed by Lorimer. Appeal for hands. That's Dalglish. Johnson. Francis, well played to Shannon. Francis. He loves... It's there! He loves that! And Kennedy was left looking at space. No wonder he's disgusted. He never even moved. Francis loves this situation, and he's just the man to have a pop, and they allowed him the space and the time, and Kennedy was just left hopelessly misplaced. He never even took off. 1-0 after 5 minutes. Ray Clements. 2 in the wall. The wall ignored. Now Cobb. Ball. Francis to Ball. Francis again. Ball. Good ball too to Keegan. The only support is now arriving. It's Shannon Lane and Beattie. And again, 2-0. And what a start for this goalkeeper, Stuart Kennedy. 2 in 2 minutes, and again, he was left grasping the air. Keegan, a good break from Ball's through ball. It was a very nice pass from Ball. Keegan looked up, arriving with Shannon, and also there was Beattie, and Beattie so good in the air. And Kennedy must have lost his geography, surely, because he should have had that beyond doubt. Francis. Daviti. Francis again. Shannon. Keegan, series of 1-2s, Bell. 3-0. Again the ball to the goalkeeper's right. Don Revie out to celebrate. 3-0 with 5 minutes left to half-time, and Kennedy has missed out on his right hand 3 times in succession. The ball broke slightly after that wonderful series of 1-2s for Colin Bell, and when he got the chance, again the goalkeeper couldn't reach it with his right hand. Francis started that, was in the move most of the way, but the England build-up was neat, followed a pattern. Finally the ball breaking for Bell, but when he hit it, he really hit it well. Number 8, Con for Scotland. Watson missing out, McDougall. Field for hands, does he give the penalty? Yes! Now what was that given for? Was it hands? Watson missing out with that right foot. McDougall turns. And it looked like hands. Rioch with the penalty. So composed, he's had time to stop and think about it. The pause and then the ball beautifully placed where Clements hadn't got a hook. Watson right on the edge of the 18-yard box, wide. That might have been lucky to give Francis a chance to hit it, and again. Deflected, and it's there. 4-1, and Kennedy just cannot believe his luck. Nothing is going right for the goalkeeper at all. Francis is second. This was telegraphed because they rehearsed it really once and the referee stopped it, but the goalkeeper was unlucky because it was deflected by a Scottish player, and poor Kennedy must wonder what he's done to deserve this. Ball with a kick. Good chip. And he almost got his way through, and Watson in the post, and finally, number 9, Johnson. 5-1 for England, an incredible series of deflections from post and crossbar. That was Keegan. The goalkeeper didn't get it. It came off the bar. Watson hit the post. And finally, the man who put it away was Johnson. England 5, Scotland 1. In the Scottish side, there are 5 home-based players and 6 Anglo-Scots. Confirmation of the English team. The side named overnight by Don Revie. One change from the team that beat Northern Ireland 4-0 on Tuesday night. The return of Roy McFarlane of Derby County at number 5 after injury. Brian Greenhoff would have retained that shirt, but he's got ligament trouble. He was injured on Thursday. Apparently didn't feel the injury was very serious, but when he woke up yesterday morning, the knee was swollen, and he no hope of getting fit. So McFarlane, who's had hamstring trouble, it was the right thigh, comes back into the side. Dalglish played into trouble. McFarlane. The breaking player is Taylor. Number 5, McFarlane. Good run from the back by the big man. Cannon. Yes! 1-0. Started by McFarlane and finished by Cannon. And yet another England goal for Mick Channon, which leaves Hampden Park silent and stunned. England lead after 11 minutes. McFarlane started to move, supported the attack, played a brilliant crossfield ball, and real power from Channon's header, which left the goalkeeper hopelessly on his right-hand side. England pulling 10 players back. Colin Jackson's been sent forward. Jordan, actually wasn't. Masson came from the back, Jordan made a run, and Masson was behind him. A fire Scotland. The corner floated high across. The run of Jordan's took the defenders away, and there was Masson behind him, unmarked. It's Todd. Thompson missed out totally then. Donachie. Jordan and McFarland. Oh, Jordan left him. Good play by the big Scottish striker. Problems here for England. Dalglish. And Clemence's day is now complete. A total disaster. Poor Ray Clemence bows his head in utter dejection. The ball went right through his legs. Jordan made it all possible. He eluded McFarland far too easily, played the ball at the right time. There didn't appear to be so much danger because Clemence had narrowed the angle, but the ball went right through Ray Clemence's legs.
So as the teams break, the noise still coming mostly from the Scottish supporters, but the England team showing three changes. Ray Clemence is back in goal in place of Peter Shilton. Trevor Francis of Birmingham plays at number 7 for the injured Keegan, and at number 10 from Ipswich, Brian Talbot gets his first full match for England in place of Trevor Brooking, who's also injured. Francis and Talbot playing against Scotland for the first time, as indeed are two other England players, Phil Neal and Brian Greenough. Scotland had picked the side which they wanted to choose, the one which beat Northern Ireland in midweek. The only absentee really, Martin Buchan, who wasn't fit. So Tom Forsyth continuing there, one of the 4 Scottish-based players in the team, which includes 7 Anglo-Scots players who play for English clubs. The Queen! Scotland are in front, and England are undone at the set piece. Chipped across by Hartford, Rioch came thundering in as well, but Gordon McQueen's was the head that slammed that down into the bottom corner. Beautifully taken. And McQueen, who scored against Northern Ireland on Wednesday, puts the Scots ahead at Wembley. Dalglish. Johnston to Hartford. Oh, well played. Johnston again. Rioch is coming in. It went on to Dalglish. Dalglish again, and it's there. Scotland go 2 goals up. Ali McLeod celebrates. So does Dalglish and thousands of supporters. Brilliant ball from Hartford down the line to Willie Johnston. The ball curled back. Bruce Rioch getting the header in. It ran on from Macari. Dalglish got the first shot, blocked by the defender. Dalglish went in again, and perhaps with the help of the deflection, it went over the line. Header back by Shannon for Talbot. Francis certainly kept going well, Francis. He's probably been England's most consistent attacker. Got it back from Pearson. McQueen went in, and the referee has given a penalty, has he? McQueen going in on Francis, and the referee says it was illegal, and a penalty has been given. Francis played the 1-2 nicely. McQueen came over. Did he play the ball, or did he play the man? But it was a close one, perhaps, but a penalty's been given, and England now have been given perhaps a very late kiss of life. If Shannon can put this away, we could be on to quite a last couple of minutes. And he does.
Barnes with the cross in there. Will it come for an England player? It'll come for Wilkins, it'll come for Curry. Just look how Hartford is fighting there to prevent England getting in a shot. Now it's Barnes. Floated in there again, and Ruff's in trouble, and Koppel has put it into the net, and England are in the lead.
Jordan by himself. Oh! He left Watson too easily for comfort. Now he's got number 2, Neil. England with defenders streaming back. And even Jordan's power wasn't enough, but that's Graham. Dalglish, 1-0 walk. John Walk's first goal for Scotland. While Jordan finally got it through to Graham. Graham's cross wasn't cut out in the 6-yard box. He was put back by Dalglish. And the question is, was a Scottish player offside? Graham, you'll see, stayed on the touchline, but was Walk offside, and was Graham offside? And we got a Scottish man on the pitch, in spite of the barricades. George Wood, the goalkeeper, wants him to get off. And he's measured his length on the pitch. And probably on his way now to see the last of the match, because surely he's not going to be allowed around the Wembley pitch much longer. And his fellow Scottish supporters making their own comments on this. George Wood pleading for him to go off, and finally he's brought on a positive police and leaves them rather easily. Well, there was only one ending to that. Watson to Barnes. Wilkins. Keegan. Brooking. Good flick. Barnes behind him. It's there! And England have stolen one back. After it not looking so promising at all, Evelyn Hughes, captain of the England squad, up to celebrate. And the few England supporters in the crowd make themselves heard. A goal by Peter Barnes. The ball that knocked across there. That's Barnes. He didn't get it too cleanly. Wood was unsighted. It creeps in the corner of the net. And right on the stroke of half-time, Barnes, with that slightly mishit shot, makes it 1 each. Looking for the quick break. Keegan. On for Latchford. He's very, very wide. He might have made the angle better. Support behind him now from Barnes. Number 11. He's found Mills. Push wide. Wilkins. And it came off what it's in the net from Koppel. And England have stolen another. Evelyn Hughes, captain of the squad, leads the celebrations. And Wilkins' shot wasn't held by goalkeeper Wood. And once again, a goalkeeping error put Scotland in trouble in yet another Wembley International. Mills to Wilkins. The shot was powered. It wasn't held. 2 England players looking for it. And Koppel knocked it in. He got the winner against Scotland 12 months ago. But Wilkins' shot was too powerful for the goalkeeper. And England lead 2-1. Keegan. Brooking breaking forward. Took the attention away from Keegan. There's the 1-2. And it's 3-1. And the Scots defence sliced apart. George Wood buries his face in the Wembley turf in anguish, but he was left with nothing he could possibly do as the defence parted. There's Keegan. The 1-2 with Brooking, the man he employed George playing with so well, perfectly played at the right pace by Brooking, and Scotland hadn't got a hope. Marvellous example of understanding, and Keegan through to make it 3-1.